All right, so there's gonna be a decline push-up for us, and for the ladies,
Hey.
this is where we kind of we will possibly use the wall. All right. So what we'll do is we're gonna stand at least arm's length from the wall, like this. All right, and basically you're gonna maintain your shoulder height on the wall as far as your hand position, and you're just gonna do push-ups against the wall, just trying to keep your maintain your balance here, and you can come off your heels, if you have to, but the goal is to try to stay, on your heels to be able to, transfer this motion. All right. So we're gonna do that
All right.
to.
So
All
it's like a
right.
wall push up.
It's a wall
All
push-up,
right.
and for us, we're gonna do decline. You know what that looks like,
Yeah, my feet up.
and we're gonna do with our feet up on a bench or chair, whatever you got, or you could do if you have your bench or whatever you're using or a chair, you could just do push-ups.
Okay, that'll work.
You could do push-ups on the actual bench. Same way, and this is a little bit more advanced. It's a step
Or
up
y'all
from
could do
the knee push-ups.
y'all could do couples plank push-ups where one does a plank and the other one pushes up off her back. I'm just joking.
You kidding me?
I just made that up, but that actually sounds ill.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Innovation.
It sounds like danger. It sounds like a struggle.
It seems okay. Right, pretty much one more question, ladies, if you would indulge me. I want to know about jealousy. All right, because full disclosure, I tried this throuple thing back in my 20s, right? And I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. So
Understandable.
it was lots of jealousy, right? So how does that work? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave the question like that with no elaboration. How does that work?
I mean, as us just being humans, we're naturally going to be jealous, right? That is a emotion that we're all going to feel. It's just about understanding that jealousy and learning how to overcome it and not make it mess up a situation. So we all go through jealousy. It's not like we don't. Me, her, and even him. We all feel jealous at some point, whether it's just two of us being with each other and the other one's probably feeling type of way, whatever the case may be. Again, we do encounter jealousy. How we overcome it is, like I said, communication and honesty. As long as we tell each other right then and there, or when we feeling it before, like we don't bottle it up. We'll say, hey, I wanted this, or I felt like this, and we will literally talk that through. So I mean, jealousy, I feel like we go through like any other regular couple. It's just, instead of harboring it, instead of like not talking about it, we're going to say something to each other and try to work through that. And just to try to be adults with, try to be mature with it, because that, again, that's an emotion that we have and we're going to encounter. We're not going to say that we're perfect. We have our fights. We have our fights with jealousy as well.
Just like a normal relationship, we go through that. Like, the funny part about it, when everyone asks us about jealousy, we always laugh, because it's like, okay, our situation is special. Her and I, we were together. So the guys that we were dating, they were just like, how do I reach the status of the love that the two of you have? So they were already coming in feeling jealous, because it's like, I'm never going to be able to be on the same level of what the two of you guys already have.
Wow.
So we already, we kind of, what was that?
You said, wow. Yeah.
So we kind of like, we understood that, because we talked about things like before we even got into, like, we already knew that was going to be a big thing. So for us, we would try to let them know, like, let him know, really, because, our partner, we had to let him know, like, I mean, we want you to be here. So we're not trying to make you feel any type of way. We don't mind sharing the same type of love that we have, as long as we know that this is what you want as well. So if this is something that you want, we don't mind opening up to make sure that you are just as comfortable as we are. So he goes through that. I went through a moment of feeling jealous or whatever, but because I have a solid foundation with her, I'm able to let her know, this is how I felt about this. We can communicate it, talk it out, and then I let him know, this is how I felt about this. we can communicate it, talk it out, and then we can move on past that. So the jealousy piece is a big piece for everybody. You know, they're always like, how in the world do y'all do it? And it really takes you being open and honest with yourself, being open and honest with your partner, and expressing your feelings, no matter how you may think it may be perceived to the next person. Just say what you need to say.
Or
so
how
that
uncomfortable.
Way, exactly, because some people, it's 3 different perspectives. Not everybody's going to be thinking or feeling what you're feeling. And sometimes we don't even realize that we're doing something. So if you don't say anything, like, of course, I'm going to keep making you feel this way because I don't know that I'm doing something to you. So if you don't communicate it or let it out, nobody's going to know what's going on. So communication is vital in order for this to work. You have to talk to your partners.
Yes. Hey, that makes sense to me.
Hey, yo, I got one more question. So is there room for more?
Oh my gosh.
Real talk?
Yeah, I've heard that question before. Y'all heard that question before.
he does that. He'll say something and we'll be like, first of all,
that's our guy. He be playing around about adding a third chicken and right. Now for me, I play around with the thought, I feel as though as long as we are getting our needs taken care of, we're getting what we desire to have in the relationship. I don't mind adding another woman in, especially if she's going to help on something that I'm not doing or she's not doing. We're just not going to have her here just because we want another chick. Yeah. She needs a position. Yeah, she needs a position. So as long as she, I feel like as long as she fits in, then fine.
For me, that's her. For me, what I'm saying is, listen, yes, if my needs are not being met, I am saying no up front. I don't care about having a discussion. I'm not talking about anything. I'm not with it, okay? Maybe 10 to 15 years down the line, after we done got what we needed to get from you.
Squeeze the juice.
You want to go and add a 30? Totally fine, because my family is here. We've lived the dream. We've enjoyed us 3 being together, maneuvering how we need to maneuver. So I'm not going to fight you on it if you feel like, guess what? I want to add another one because I done had enough of you. Okay. I done dealt with you. So cool. Bring somebody new in here to spice it up for you, baby, because do your thing.
I mean, he can also be honest with us and let us know, like, maybe he do have desires elsewhere. And I wouldn't stop him from that. I would just want him to communicate it. Yes. But, if I didn't want to add anyone, but he wants to go outside the relationship, I wouldn't say it would be okay, but that's a conversation that I would be open to.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm going to say something. Excuse me. These are my terms, okay? 15 years, I need a good 15 years from you before you start talking about doing some other stuff. Now, we open to like just experiencing certain things, but permanently, give me what I need for the first 15 years, okay? Give me that, and then you can go and do your thing. That's all I'm asking. That's just me.
That's okay. Nice. That sounds nice. Right. Makes sense to me. Awesome. So what? Okay, so what is it? What is it that you ladies do? What do y'all do for a living?
I am a system engineer / software developer. So I'm in the IT field. So that's really all I do is create software and work on networks.
All she does is create software. That's all I do.
Wow. That's it, right?
Create software that makes the world go round.
Nice.
For me, I am a stylist, so I do hair. I make clothes and everything, and then outside of that, I also work as the partner with Technically Speaking. So I'm also making my way into the tech world. Right now, I just do website development for small businesses. If you need your digital footprint, I will create your website for you. I will create your online store, all those types of things. And I recently just joined her boot camp that she has because my next goal is to become a Web3 developer, mainly dealing with blockchain and dealing with, just a coding in general. So right now, what I've learned is how to utilize Solidity, how to make smart contracts. So I am making my way into that world so that way we can both be on the same playing field because this is Technically Speaking, is our business together. Yes. So we work in that.
There ain't no stupids.
No.
These ain't no dumb women. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my buddies that works out with me, he was like, man, the caliber of women is different these days. Like you got to come with it, right?
Right.
They created it on their own, and they just blessed this guy. They just blessed this guy to be a part of it. It's like it's a no-brainer.
I mean,
to me.
definitely, he blessed us as well. You know, he has a lot going for himself. He's very accomplished. He's like in the 1% of his age bracket, so he's definitely, you know, do what he needs to do to ensure that, you know, we can all be cohesive. So, you know, we blessed him and he blessed us.
Right,
so,
it's a great trade.
That's dope. That was a good response, Jessica. That was a good response.
Amazing.
Cool. Dope, man. That's dope. So I know you have Technically Speaking that we're doing. I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up about the web design because that's something that my wife needs as well. It's dope that y'all have the analytical and the creative all blended together. I think y'all will make a beautiful family. You know, what things do y'all have to plug? Like, just tell our viewers what y'all got going on, what's coming up.
Yes, so just like Machi mentioned, we have a business called Technically Speaking. We have a business called Technically Speaking, and it is a business about increasing your income through technology. Whether you are personal or whether you want your business income increase, what we're going to do is help you use technology to leverage that and make more money. Again, whether that's getting into a job as an engineer or just as an IT, or again, you want to make side income using technology or upgrade your business because technology is here, technology advances, and there's a lot of folks that don't know how to utilize it, let alone make money off of it. And this is what we do, is we have this business to help folks do that. Right now, we're going through a boot camp for students who want to make money personally in technology. And that's me teaching them what I know, because I've only been in tech for 3 years, and I've been able to 5x my income within that small amount of time with no degree.
Awesome.
So I teach people how to get to the 6 figures with no degree in tech. And we just do various things, and that's what we have.
Hey, you're super excited about it. I love it. Yo. So yeah, we're definitely gonna drop the link probably here somewhere. All right. Reach out to these young ladies. Technically Speaking, it's a dope name. I love it.
Word.
You know
that is dope.
I think one of the t-shirts we should make, Dave, that says something like, when you support a Black business, an angel gets his wings, or something like that. A little black angel gets his wings. I don't know. It's still a work in progress. But support Black businesses, man. I mean, and it's dope that they're trying to uplift our community with what they're doing, because technology is definitely here to stay. We just appreciate y'all being on the show, helping us premiere our 2nd season.
Oh yes, and grateful. Thank you.
Showing us that big love is real and that it exists.
Yes,
and these people aren't crazy or ugly or unsuccessful. They are the cream of the crop. And they're doing some dope things. All right, so nothing else, y'all? Are good?
No, we're good. Thank you so much for having us. Y'all are gonna have an amazing 2nd season. We already know. We gotta make sure that we're following you guys. So
that's love. That's love.
If it goes down.
Yes.
Of course. Thanks so much for being here. Yo, y'all been in PE with Dave and Jay, where we build while we build. Peace.
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that's under 100. I don't want nothing.